Welcome to realestateexpress.com. This is a quick tutorial to show you how to use your Exam Prep Master program that you have purchased. It's very simple from our home page. You're just going to go to where it says Student Login, put in the username and password from when you registered, and click Login. Most of the time, it's going to take you, at least the first few times you log in, to a page that looks like this, which looks like there's absolutely nothing on it. If you go to Student Tools, however, you'll see Exam Prep Master homepage, and that brings you up to your actual homepage with the exam prep questions on there. After you've logged in a few times, it should default to bringing this page up to you. Let me just take a moment and show you some features that you have here. You have a Dayminder, which is kind of like your training calendar. You get to put in what day you plan on taking the state licensing exam, and it's going to set up a program down here to tell you how many days out from that exam you should be taking each one of these practice exams. If you want to change that date, you just click there, and you can update that date from here. You also have the option to change that date from your personal information. You can change your date right here, and if you don't want those pacing days to show, you just click that and they'll disappear from your page if that's causing you stress. I prefer to leave them on just because I think it gives me a better idea of whether I'm on pace or not. The instructions, you've got a nice overview of the instructions right here. If you're a detailed person like me, just click where it says instructions, and it's going to bring up everything possible that you want to know about using the program. So it's going to walk you through step by step. Now let's look at your exams. All of your practice exams are going to be down here on your page. There's 17 of them. And in order to qualify for the pass or don't pay guarantee, you do have to complete all 17 practice exams with your best score being an 80% or better. And the date that you've taken it has to be before you sit for that state licensing exam. So the first time you go to take an exam, you're going to click on Start, and it's going to ask you to choose your format. You have three options. The coach format is going to give you one question at a time, and then after you answer it, it's going to tell you if you're correct or incorrect, and then give you a little blurb about why it's correct or incorrect. So it's going to walk you through it with a little more context. The PACE format gives you 10 questions at a time, and then your results are given to you after every 10 questions instead of every single question. And the POWER format, you're getting the questions one at a time, which is pretty true to most state licensing exams, but you don't get to see the results until you finish the actual practice exam. So I'm going to go back up here and choose coach format. And we're going to start. Now I'm just going to randomly choose answers. But you've got everything you need right here to get through. You do have a calculator in case you need to do math. You do have a dictionary available to you, although we recommend you don't use that at least your first time through, just to see what you really do know. So I'm just going to randomly pick answers. And it says, yes, my answer is correct, and here's the reason why. And I got this one wrong. It's incorrect. Here's the reason why. So each time, if you're doing coach format, it's going to go a little bit slower, but it's going to walk you through each time and tell you what the correct answer should be and why it should be. If you need to stop for any reason, you just click stop. What you've already answered is saved for you. So if you wanted to then go back and finish that exam, you could click on resume. It'll take you back where you left off in the exact same format that you were taking it in, and you can proceed through the rest of the exam. Obviously, you can tell from my answers, I am not a licensed real estate agent. But once again, stop when you're ready. Once you've completed an exam, you're going to get two options. You're going to get a retake is going to pop up over here, and then you're also going to get a start over here. If you hit retake, it is just going to take you back to the questions that you missed. So let's do that in PACE format. So in this exam, it's going to take me to the questions I missed, which is why you don't see a question 4 or 5, because I got those correct the first time around. But this way you can go back, just work on the ones that you didn't get right the first time. Now the problem with doing it that way is that that does not change your best score. Just by changing the ones you missed, it's not going to update this. You want to update this, you have to go back over, hit start, choose your format, and take them all over from the beginning. And now you can see why I don't do so well in these exams. But it's just going to walk you through all of them. If you have restarted an exam that you've already taken once, it's no longer going to say start, it's going to say resume because you already have some answers saved in there. It's a pretty straightforward process. We do recommend that you take the exams in the order that they appear, all the way down here to this final exam, the 151. These three down here, you can take at any time during your practice. They do contain a lot of content, and they are longer exams, so you want to give yourself the time to actually get through them. When you're finished working for a day, you want to go up here to log out. That way everything is saved and you're able to access your program from any internet device next time that you're ready to go. Thank you for choosing realestateexpress.com and good luck with that state licensing exam.